So in this video, we're going to cover how to play MP3 music on your Horus radio. So the first step that we're going to need to do is to get all of your music onto an SD card. So go ahead and plug up an SD card to your computer. And what you want to be able to do is to create a folder called music. This won't be there. If you already had an SD card in your Horus, it'll create a folder called logs. But you're going to have to create your own folder called music. If you don't create this folder, you just put your MP3 files onto an SD card, the Horus will not recognize it. The music folder has to be there, and all of your MP3 files has to be in that folder. So once you've done that, you can go ahead and disconnect the SD card, and we can go ahead and plug it into the Horus. So once you've downloaded all of your music to the SD card, it inserts right here on the back of the Horus. So now that we've done this, we're going to go ahead and select the system menu, and then we're going to go ahead and go over to music. So if we select that, you'll notice I have one track that's already in the music folder, and you can just go ahead and start playing it. Now one thing that you can do, and this is very useful, is right here you can actually put the volume controls onto a switch. So by default it's usually no switch, in which case you have to actually come into this menu in order to change the volume. But if you select switch, right now I have it in the middle switch, so that's this one right here, so that when you have it selected, whoops, let me put it back into the middle switch, you can actually change the volume of your music. So super useful. One more thing to talk about before we're done with this video is we're going to go all the way back to the main menu. If you go over to model, and where we want to go is to special functions. So if we select special functions right here, you can select in here, and what we can do is we can actually create small little scripts that the controller can run. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to, it's hard to see while I'm doing this, select that, and what we're going to do is we're going to say switch A. So switch A is actually this switch right here. So we're going to use this switch, and we're going to say when it's in the medium position, we're going to say we want it to play music. So we're going to scroll through here, and then there it is. It says play and pause. So we're going to select that, and then we are good. So now if we go back to the main menu and we hit the switch, we can go ahead and turn music on and off. And there's a whole bunch of selections that you can do in here inside the system, model special functions menu, in which you can create a whole lot of different ways to play your music. You can start, stop, you can go to previous, you can go to next. Definitely go into the special functions, play with that, and configure it how you like. One last thing to note is that on the Horus there is a place where you can hook in your headphones, so you can definitely listen to music on some really nice headsets rather than the stock speakers on your Horus, which, I mean, it's okay, but it won't do music any justice, that's for sure. So that is a quick look at how to play music on your Horus.